It's Jesser coming out here representing the Dutch community.
Jesser, basically out of the axe mains in Europe, one of the best that's able to do it.
He's been able to show that he also belongs on the main stage.
Ones and twos, he is Macho Man main through and through.
Going to be sticking to the hammer as well. Bubs, lots of missed attacks. Jesser, some crazy options coming out on the hammer, and he's keeping it going!
I think grounded side light into recovery on Lance was true, I think, if I'm not mistaken. See you guys trying to fiend for that. Oh my god!
They're going to try and finish it up off of Jobber right now. We see the sweat beats coming out. Ground pound to the top of Finn's head is going to get him out of here. And red team are looking pretty good here, although... Bro, chill out. That man has a family.
Quite the 2v1 ahead of him. See, I was able to manage. We do have a team combo starting up, and this looks very reversed.
Ooh, nice pickup from Hyson. Oh my gosh, he keeps doing this weird thing where, the ground pound catches Hyson, no!
I really need to, and I'm able to square up. Weapon throw to cover his head above the D-stick, but still, actually turns into a huge combo to carry Skeldro off of the stage.
Jakey being a little bit more careful in their approach into this first stock, because one miss could mean that the lead is immediately extended. Jesser.
When you sort of fall to the whims like that on a mistake, and especially high stakes like this, you know, not the highest for the tournament, it's not finals, but oh my.
He is always going back onto him, and now take a look at what's happening.
That was so beautiful!
Now animating a 2v1, 4 stocks, 2 1. It's rough.
That is definitely rough. I mean, it's rough for blue team. Red team's feeling great right now. But blue team, not so much. Anime running how he's trying to think he's going to get 4 stocks out of this one, I don't know. He's trying to just not to get clipped at this point. Oh, they went for it. Nice weapon throw. Oh my god, and he got it anyway.
Sometimes I don't really pay attention to numbers. That's part of the reason why all the mistakes that I've made about memorizing PRs. I don't pay attention to numbers. It's the performance in the game that sometimes matters the most. And Heartbleed, although is suffering an early stock at the hands of Jesser.
It's weird. Hold on. True combo. True combo.
GCN light, chase dodge recovery, another recovery. Hammer players.
When the last time you saw a hammer get a double KO?
Oh,
the read wasn't quite right there, but still doesn't have a jump. Needs help.
And
the ground
pound takes Blaze out.
The lights, the Delta being taken off the top, the trade also with Acno being taken off the left side.
He wants to get this move on over into the winner side.
It's definitely looking not so favorable for Machete. Is he out yet? No, he makes it back onto stage, and unfortunately doesn't have any more jumps.
The damage is equal across the board, but if you look at the little number next to Jesse's name, you may know there's a problem, which is he's still on his second stock, and Dan losing that final stock of his very, very early.
When I was playing, it was like, it was when hammer and axe were the best weapons. Whoa,
really good string there from the Jet.
That was nasty.
Sir, and Swada has closed down on this lead really hard. Jesser was a full stock ahead just a minute ago, and we're seeing a repeat of the previous games. Whenever someone has a lead, they will lose that lead, and this is once again happening, but Jesser popping off a little bit on the Lance. Like, you cannot say stuff about the lead or the state of damage in this game, as they will always get it back, or they will always say do the exact opposite of what you're talking about. And Jesser,
he is in the orange, which means he's going to be disarmed, and then Wubs can cycle out weapons and refresh for another orb. Somehow he had the range with the GC Insig.
That Insig was finally able to land its mark. Jesser was in a much more comfortable lead, but Jakey also immediately kind of taking this back and proving that Jesser has to play a little bit more defensive if they want to try and keep this lead that could have been a huge clash. Jakey being so patient off stage, choosing not to use the recovery, and a ground pound is going to give Jesser the chase dodge to make it back and get a lance and have that ground pound close out the first game.
Looking kind of bleak. He needs to at least get a weapon in his hands, but Olgrim's, I feel like 2v1s is the one thing Olgrim is a little bit worse at than some of the other Mesa options, just because you have Axe, and Axe is a very slow and punishable weapon. Your force onto the axe is going to be tough. And of course, very quick cleanup coming out of the red team.
Come on, Crocky.
For the boys.
Comes out. He's no.
Gonna
get caught here. See if they have it all the way. Okay, he's gonna live for just a second, and he picks up a weapon, and they're split after the team damage. The ground pound makes contact. Okay, he's keeping Delta weapon starved. He goes for the point blank weapon toss. Oh, that ground pound on this stage. We know what he was going for. He was trying to hit, most likely he was trying to hit both of them, but throwing out a move that hits on both sides of you while you have opponents on both sides of you, that was a really smart choice. They just happened to be too far spread.
He goes immediately off stage, both of them looking for a down air. But getting caught, he had to stay off the ground, and Jesser cleaning all the way up there.
We've seen Coco play very well today, but I don't know if he has this in him because Delta and Jesser have been showing up today, and so far that's continuing to be the trend. Push the recovery off the D-Light, very few options.
Yeah, too low
and
to
the
get
dare
back
to
around.
fall.
With a stock potential up on DJESSIR.
It's looking pretty close right now, but DJESSIR manages to get an axe, so maybe he'll be able to even it out before it's too late. DJESSIR has to get back onto stage here, otherwise that's the first stock. He makes it back up. Machete was trying to get some stage control, picks up the hammer, sees if he can get that final hit in against DJESSIR to get that stock, but DJESSIR is not giving up with the axe, and he turns it around.
I'm down for either team to win. But it was just a really dominant showing coming out from Pavelski, and then seeing this game state right now happen is a little concerning. Delta gets pummeled off the side of the stage. Jesser's just dribbling Heisen with axe down airs.
Oh, Delta not able to get that pickup off the bounce there.
Oh, sideline there.
Two-piece. Okay.
If you got the second air there, Delta gets the stomp sider onto Heisen. This is exactly the same, dude. This is exactly the same.
Stomp sider, Heisen. He's getting launched
what is it
by
with going up
Delta?
4 stocks to 2 and then never hitting a move again? Red team now has the lead. He gets down air to Naird. Stomp Sair would do it for Pavelski here. Pavelski picks up the spear. Can he do something about it? Heisen makes it back to the stage. The friendly fire, the side comes through, and Pavelski goes down.
Delta
and Heisen
wins.
misses the wall. Delta and Jesser take game 1.
Jesser, don't lose.
Oh,
Allahu Akbar. Oh my god.
I wonder. I feel. Oh, I don't know. I feel like he wanted to stay on the axe to build damage, but I don't know. Maybe he's feeling the lance right now.
Yeah, this could be a lot more beneficial for him with the lance. He's feeling a lot more comfortable, I think, with it. But Machete is not giving up. That hammer is doing wonders for him.
Oh yeah, but the side air.
Oh, that is unfortunate for Machete.
I mean, they're probably gonna get the axe next. That's their one ray of hope. But can you even get the weapon in the first place, or are we just gonna have an insane team combo? Does pick it up, takes realistically half of their health. Not gonna work out. Mortar, very close, very close. Yeah.
Delta, downer hits, double downer, that's it. Delta goes down, and then Urbador can get the edge guard, and just here, never mind, the reversal comes through. Can Spyrox finish this edge guard? He got the stuff recovery effect. Is that it?
Weapon toss? No, he wants to keep those gauntlets. Jasir gets up, but D-Light recovery.
Just barely doesn't knock out. Ulgrim a little too tanky. Unarmed Nair. Weapon spawn's perfect for Jasir, but he doesn't get it. He ends up sidelighting instead. Works out for him, but still.
Oh, it's the recovery.
Oh!
Recovery.
It hits the gauntlets out of his hands. All right.
There's a weapon spawn. Left side, Spyrox gets it. Gauntlets in hand.
I think he's got to go for gravity cancel downlight here into recovery, right? Like
yeah, but that's such a risk.
It's
You're
a
burning
risk,
your air dodge.
But what do? You're getting hit by axe side air here. Spyrox does stare back to the stage. Jasir avoids one. Downstick doesn't get punished. And the downlight barely not going to knock out. Spyrox avoids once again. Weapon throw. Silent goes for the recovery. Does miss as Jasir dodges low. And now it's truly a one-hit game. Neutral light and downlight are both going to knock out. Jasir's not taking any risks. There it is.
Downlights and Jasir does it.
You said that Jesser was just able to punish a nice side air from Jesser.
Unarmed is so good.
Unarmed is honestly so good.
Jeez, dude, the Jesser's putting on a Lance clinic this game. Oh, maybe not. Let's see how he recovers here. Gets safe to the wall. And
Ooh. Off the left side of the stage, Arbiter dash lands all the way over to the right. D-Light recovery will take him down, and Spyrox has got to run for his life. Neutralite, however, does connect, and the weapon throw at the tail end of hit stun puts Arbiter into a 1v2.
Caught him out there off screen. Arbiter in the 1v2. There's the combos starting to rack up damage onto Arbiter. DJESSIR most damaged, not quite at that KO percent though.
Oh, sidelights his way back on the stage, dribbles with down air, stomps there, puts him off the left, does a dive kick, goes down and gets hit by the weapon throw. That's it.
But just simply existing and taking up space is so good.
Oh, that's so clean. Oh, beautiful dare by Dana though.
I'm not quite sure what DJESSIR was thinking with this hammer, but still, is he able to keep it even? Is able to punish the D-Sig with a haymaker.
I mean, and rightfully so! Wow, and Act No is gone over the top. Bartu playing really, really good. Best game for Bartu yet.
Yeah, this Rayman working out phenomenally well. Especially up on those platforms, he's getting a lot of those gauntlet reads.
I like that. That dare into the stair turnaround, I thought that was going to combo. That would have been amazing. It would have been so good if it did, because I think that's KO, right?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that's
quick
KO
handoff.
Lo está haciendo bastante bien,
Muy bien, DJESSIR. Madre, contestación buenísima.
Pavelski deep orange on this final stock though. Again, for red team, if they don't want to lose these next two stocks, they don't want to go to a game number 5, but now it's up to Bartu. The deciding factor if we go to a game 5 or not. Bartu, well, didn't really get much of a say in the matter.
But my gosh, how do I get the side air? Delta has had a rough time. However, beautiful team combo.
But we see him on the hammer. He's been putting a lot of clean strings up with the hammer against DJESSIR. But the lance is in full force right now, pushing Machete off the side. Beautiful control from DJESSIR. And he evens out the damage. He was a stock down, but now it doesn't look that way. And he gets the stock lead here.
2v1 focused firepower onto Dan. This is going to be tough. This is going to be extremely tough. As my dear co-caster that I had during Rushdown Revolt would say, it would take a true master to come back a situation like this.
Unfortunately, it didn't work for him in game 2, but he was getting such good damage off of it. Only a misspaced D-like ground pound a couple of times is what cost him the game.
Sir, and that is what we call confidence is key, but so far that confidence is not bringing him any further as DJESSIR is just popping off on him in this game 3 right here. He barely got touched on the first time.
Tous ceux qui sont dans le noir, vous pouvez allumer la lumière de l'espoir. Ça sent quand même vraiment compliqué. Hein.
Ouh, la serre qui follow bien.
Peut-être le kill sur Bartu, genre pour le moral.
Ouais.
Ah, dommage.
No. And capable he is, as this is the beginning, potentially, and no edge guard here. Trying to throw him off the map and just take that stock out. Does not want to see Skeldra anymore on this stage. We'll see how this fares in just a moment. Sidelight Stair going to start us off. May we see something, and the gravity cancel neutral sig going to be taking that KO for DJESSIR.
Razox qui reste en retrait. Oh non.
Nice little slide charge down heavy. Not gonna be able to do too much GC down sig though. Still not enough. These walls on APOC really doing a number. Skeldra, very risky situation. Frame 1 Sair. That's worth it. Nah, the frame 1 Sair is kind of worth it though.
Able to keep it competitive on their second stock. Not so much the case anymore for Bartu, but now they're in a tricky spot. Blasters and Axe in a 1v2. Already in a single combo. Pretty much a single hit away from losing this final stock and bringing us to game number 3. And there we go.
There was so important too, holding on, not really getting punished in that 2v1. Blue team holding down center stage right now. Bartu with the miss, and that is going to cost the last stock. And now, what a bad spot for Pavelski. You can see it. And that's it.
DJESSIR missing the in-light. We have Zursong getting hit by the Sair. It's a 2v1 to the finish. DJESSIR cannot afford to lose this. Downlight Sair onto DJESSIR. Oh, that's one. That's 2. Huge! 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 It's a 1v1. It's a 1v1. It's a 1v1. If DJESSIR manages to win this, we go to game 5. Their team stays in. Nice dodge coming out from Zaz. DJESSIR stuck on the side right now, getting hit by a Sair and being disarmed in the process. We have Zaz switches that side. Might not have been the best case scenario for him. Might not have been the best. Those blocks are working out just fine. We have a Nair. In light. DJESSIR still getting weapon starved. Sair coming out from Zaz. Down there. Sair not gonna hit. Ground and recovery. Sair coming out from DJESSIR, and we move on to game 5.
Delta, yo, he's gone. And just like that, 1v2 situation. Can Coco do it? Team combos are gonna be coming in. This is looking like a huge mountain to climb. One more. Oh man, this is tough. So far looking like blue team's game to take. And
Wait, what?
Doesn't even put up the fight.
Yeah, right off the bat, we're even. Acno is taking a lot more damage here, even more so closer together in the damage. DJESSIR popping off with the axe now. Acno is doing very well with the blasters, actually favoring it when he plays Diana against these players. Oh, beautiful dodge, tries to get that neutral air punish off the top. Can't quite get it. Acno's got to change something up to even this out, and gets actually taken out on stock 2.
Als ze mij daar had generd, was ik zo hard dood. Midden? Ik vraag gewoon. Wat de?
See if they're trying to get, if they can get something on truck stop, get him out of here, get that 2v1 situation.
Double lance for Anime, ground pound from truck stop, and now hideaway in that 1v1 position.
We scrapped it now. We got a very even stock 1v1 situation.
Lance.
Lance.
Nice lead here. He is in KO damage, but Wubs is in orange on final stock, and Jesser's up a game.
Finds the end light, wants to commit to that offstage. D-Sig isn't going to be connecting. Recovery does though. So close at this point. Side signature won't connect either. Looking for a D-Light. Gets the D-Sig.
He thought he won.
Enough. Even production
He thought he won on that, but
we thought it was over. It's not done yet. Wubs has a chance. Goes for the second D-Sig.
The whiff side air, and there's the D-Sig. It makes the connection.
Do you hear the siren, Sparky?
What do they sound like? I can't.
Do you hear the sirens?
I might be hearing the sirens based on the way that
it's the EU sirens, baby.
Based on the way Jesser's playing right now, based on the way we've seen Godly and Sin play this weekend, who knows? Jesser's got to be feeling good after that.
You can see, yes, is that a light skip in his step?
With this lance and axe, but now they're catching that read. Not going to be able to find too much of it, trying to get a punish for a down light side air, but unfortunately the Jesser will get that ground pound, and that will take the stop.
D-Light ground pound going to seal a 30-second stock. That is, I know he said that Skeldra can find his way back from any lead, and I still believe that, but this has been one of the larger leads that he's had to try and find his way back from in the past few minutes.
Yeah, but the Jesser is known to build leads constantly and not let up. So it's going to be one of those, oh, I'm good at this. Okay, but I'm good at the opposite of that. So what are you going to do about it? Skeldra, very risky situation. Jesser with a nice ground pound there.
Neutrally.
Side light comes through, and the strong hit also hits. All right, Jesser does get back to the stage. Made was too slow to be able to put up that ground pound. But that down tick was amazing. Double Nair, double dare, though. That's a ton of damage, and that down light will bring Made into orange right away.
Wait, it's actually totally easy.
Oh, sidelight Nair. Oh, that's just it. Taros with the down stick. No way. Jesser popping off. He just hit him.
When you hear that many axe hits connect, you know something has just gone wrong. Something has just gone amiss.
I mean, it's not over for Maiden yet, right? I mean, like, oh, now it might be. That stomp there comes through. Jesser has so much that he can go for here. Stomp comes through. Sides and connects. Maiden's out of there. It's the 2-stock, and Jesser wins game 3. A huge smile on his face as he avoids getting eliminated by Maiden. Honestly wins 2 really, really tough game 1 and 2s to the point where the momentum was just too shattered for Maiden, and he goes out.
Especially after that game 2. That game 2 was just tragic for the Made.
J'ai beaucoup de dégâts de la part d'Akeno là par contre. Hein.
Ah là, Keno, ouh, non, là c'est dangereux. Ice Cream qui se retrouve en 1v2.
Ah, il doit absolument réussir à sortir de JESSIR. Oh non, ça part déjà. Ça a été raté.
Ah là, c'est très dangereux pour Ice Cream. C'est dommage parce que franchement, cette game était très bien partie pour les deux.
Ça peut le faire. Mais JESSIR, évidemment, il va rester en retrait.
Bah oui, il va attendre la punition. Il va attendre le follow,
oui.
la punition. Ouh. Non, la
Non,
serre.
non. Mais Bartu qui ne meurt pas.
Bartu qui tient à sa stock.
Il est pas à sa stock, à toutes ses stocks. Tout le temps, il survit de fou.
C'est bon, Bartu qui est mort.
Oh
ah non,
non,
dommage,
moi,
la Neutral Light. Ah là là. Ouh, la Danzig.
Il y a Akeno vraiment dans le mal. Et Ascrim en est mort. Non.
Akeno qui est solo. Ah, ça devient très dangereux.
Ça devient surtout très compliqué.
Est-ce qu'il va le faire? Est-ce qu'il va le faire? Dommage, la sideair qui passe pas. Ouh, la serre de JESSIR. Qui va prendre cette victoire? Nous avons nos champions